go first, we know, is challenging because you set the bar. To go last is even more challenging because now you've had 9 partnerships in front of you. But if you see the next 2 in the partnership, Johan Mini from Liberty and his formidable partner Agnes Rabushaka from another secondary school, Olievenhoutbosch Secondary School, you'll know that there's a reason why they're going last, because they have to simply step up to the plate. So put your hands together to welcome the last partnership.
Okay, so this thing started, as everybody said, in 2014. I went and visited the school, Olievenhoutbosch, just around the corner from where I live. And I must be honest, I did look for the school for about 10 minutes because it didn't look like a school. Again, a little bit like Eric, I went to school in the Model C school, double story, and it looked like a typical government school. Olievenhoutbosch doesn't look like it. So I missed it once or twice, which was fair. Eventually I rectified it and I went into the school. And when I sat with Agnes, I asked her, so what are your challenges? Because that's what you do, you know, when you're a leader in a company, you meet people and you say, so what do you want to become? Where do you see the opportunities? Where do you see, you know, we can do better and so forth. But what came my way was not that I wasn't up to solve those problems. Because what do you say to somebody that tells you the biggest problem that I have in the school is teenage pregnancies? You know, grade 9 daughters of somebody that fall pregnant and they never come back to school. What do you say when another problem is teachers that pitch up late every day? And they should set the example. And then me being not always on time, I felt a little bit guilty, because then Agnes said, what I do with him, Johan, is I lock the gate and they stand outside. The one thing I did realize is that I have a partner that's passionate about a whole lot of things. But the one thing she's really passionate about is education and getting pupils to have the discipline to make it in life. The only thing that I can do is to focus on Agnes and her strengths and her growth areas, and then on mine, because I realize that I have a few growth areas that I don't know how to fix. And I think that worked well. And I think that Agnes looked at this and said, okay, well, if that's what we're going to do, I'm up for the challenge. It's been 12 months and it's been formal. I had to late at night fill out forms because otherwise Marichen would not go away. But I think that we're not finished yet. So I think that's the reason we're going to continue. From a Liberty perspective, we're also in the future going to have more partners. This year we have 5 partners across the country, 1 in Cape Town, 1 in Durban, 2 in Pretoria, 1 in Johannesburg. I think that, you know, for the business partners that sit in the room, this is going to be more difficult than what you think. This is not going to be conventional. It's not going to be, you have to deploy a lot more than just your business skills. And then the final thing is on Agnes. I think that I always say it when I speak to people, leadership. There's many theories about, are you a born leader? Can you be taught to be a leader, etc. I have this view that leadership is a choice. It's something that people decide. I'm going to lead myself and the people that want to follow into a better tomorrow. And it's clear after a few meetings with Agnes that you made that choice. And what I want to show you now is really a celebration of the principle of Olievenhoutbosch.
My name is Agnes Rabushaka, and I'm the principal of Olievenhoutbosch Secondary. Partners for Possibilities, the program that is initiated by Symphonia for South Africa. Symphonia realized that there is a need for school principals to get some kind of mentorship from people that are running businesses. And as you can understand, I consider my school to be a business, and I would want to run it as effective and as efficient as possible. And fortunate to me, Johan became to be my partner for the Partner for Possibility program. I'm happy that I was given Johan. Through him, I managed to see opportunities and I went out and grabbed them. And that is how I got to get other stakeholders, other business people to come and invest in our school. Our next project is the science lab. We managed to get a donation of mobile science equipment. Myself and Johan, we then decided we are going to turn two of the science teachers' classroom into science labs. 2015, we had 107 learners. We got 100% pass rate. We were over the moon. When people hear about the township schools achieving 100%, it's not something that happens all the time. The big picture is to make a request and appeal to all the private stakeholders out there. School principals need you. We can do with your support, we can do with your mentorship. And I've seen it is possible, and it makes us better leaders. And how best can you invest in the country than investing in the future of our children?